Hi everybody, in today's video I have an update for you regarding a new bill that was introduced called the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021. In this video I'm going to go over some of the important points of this new bill, and I'm going to tell you my interpretation and my impression of what's going to happen with this bill going forward, so make sure to stick around. Hi everyone, my name is Michael Ashuri and I'm a U.S. immigration lawyer based in Los Angeles, California. At my law firm, we regularly post videos to make sure that you're up to date with the latest immigration news. So if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button now. Also, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up so that YouTube knows to share this information with more people. As I mentioned, in today's video, we're going to go over a new bill that was introduced called the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021. Now, an important point that I want to mention is that this bill is not yet law. In order for this bill to become law, it has to pass before the House and the Senate. Now, this bill seeks to make major changes to the immigration system, and in a moment, I'm going to share my screen with you so we can go over some of the key points to this bill. So take a look at my screen. Okay, everybody, take a look at my screen, and over here we have the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021, and here are just some of the bullet points of what this bill aims to do. It says here the proposed bill, among other provisions, would establish an 8-year path to citizenship for undocumented immigrants who arrived in the U.S. by January 1st, 2021. It would also seek to provide an expedited path to citizenship for farm workers and undocumented young people who arrived in the U.S. as children with temporary protected status under DACA. It also seeks to replace the word alien with non-citizen in immigration law. It also seeks to raise the per-country caps on family and employment-based legal immigration numbers. Additionally, it seeks to repeal the penalty that prohibits undocumented immigrants who leave the country from returning to the U.S. for between 3 and 10 years. So these are the 3 and 10-year bars from reentry. It also seeks to expand the transnational anti-drug task forces in Central America. Also, it seeks to increase funding for technology at the southern border. So as you can see, this bill is proposing many massive changes to the immigration system, including a path to citizenship for undocumented immigrants, an end to the 3 and 10-year bars from readmission to the United States, among many other things. Again, I want to emphasize that that list that we just went over is just a portion of some of the endeavors that this bill seeks to accomplish. However, as I mentioned, this bill must pass before the House and the Senate for it to become law. And in order for it to pass through the Senate, it needs at least 60 votes. That would mean that this bill requires 10 Republican votes to pass through the Senate, which is highly unlikely to happen. Now, what does this mean? This means that the bill, as it is currently construed, is very unlikely to pass. And as a result, there are various other proposals that are being put forth, such as presenting the different components of this bill in a piecemeal fashion, basically taking this massive bill and deconstructing it into individual components and trying to pass those individual components. I think that is a possible outcome of what we'll see. So I hope you guys found this video extremely helpful. Again, in this video, we went over some of the key points of the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021, and I discussed my opinions on what I think will happen with this bill going forward. If you know anybody that can benefit from this information, feel free to share this video with them. At our firm, we're all about empowering you with knowledge. So the more people that can see this video that can benefit from this information, the better. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see you on the next one.